it's apparently something that's real. It's like radio waves that get trapped in the ionosphere of Earth for like 50, 60 years.
What?
And they bounce like they never like they like literally just bounce and like if you're able to pick up on the right frequency, you can hear radio calls from like 1943.
That's creepy.
And you could hear like World War II call-outs.
Yeah.
And I think it's real, which is insane.
That's wild. Hello, everyone. It's Poseidon. And we're signing on with more 1080 Avalanche. Sorry, I'm blanking out. I need 2 more challenge tokens like the sea reports.
It's almost 4:30 in the morning.
So, yes. So, Michael and I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We've been gone for probably over an hour between episodes. This is our last episode of the night. I'm gonna see if I can beat Black Diamond and Double Black Diamond with Rob.
Again, it is almost 4:30 in the morning.
Very late. We're tired. However, we felt it necessary to do one more episode because Michael, tell him how we spent the last hour.
Well, I don't remember how it began, but
yeah,
we spent the last hour logging into our old Webkins accounts.
Yep.
And reminiscing, and like it was. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
It was, to me, it was beautiful.
It was unbelievable. It was absolutely unbelievable.
It was like a look back. It was like someone gave me like a pair of binoculars and I could look back into when I was like 11 years
Michael
old.
compared touching the Webkins in his room to touching the Roman Coliseum.
It's both made by geniuses, both very old, both works of art.
Made by geniuses.
Both established works of art.
Yeah.
It was like your Webkins were still doing whatever you had them doing.
Yes, like one of his Webkins was on a treadmill.
15 years ago.
Or sorry, one of his Webkins was on a treadmill.
Like when I was 9 or 10 years old, I did that. It's something I did when I was like, and seeing that was just magic.
It really was. Wow.
So we spent a long time looking at that.
Long time. I found out that I remembered that one of my Webkins, my second Webkins, I wanted to name Pete and I misspelled it. His name was Pet.
Yeah, it's not good.
That was tough.
I had some pretty bad names too, though.
You would have thought one of my parents would have proofread that one.
No,
they did not.
I remember going to the Hallmark store in my town. I mean, like, I need the Webkin.
It was an absolute need.
I remember they had the little plastic square on the ears with the code in it.
Oh my gosh, it was like hard to open. It was like thick plastic.
You couldn't open it at the store. Yeah.
Yeah.
To name it whatever you wanted. Not Shelly though.
No, apparently Michael couldn't name it
turtle.
Shelly.
I wanted to name it Shelly.
Has the word hell in the middle.
Yeah, and it was like no, so I went with Shelly.
Michael thought he was like, oh, I think I remember. I couldn't do Shelly, so I did Shelly with one L.
Which is like whatever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that makes sense. That's not what Michael did.
I did Sheely with 2 E's, which is the worst possible option.
It really was not right, objectively. This song kind of slaps.
1080.
1080. Avalanche. Is that the, like, Super Smash Brothers intro? For this game?
I Super Smash Brothers.
Take it easy.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so that's what we did. We reminisced, we played some of the old games, saw a bunch of the old stuff, we explored, found out that Joey absolutely dripped out all of his Webkins and all their bedrooms at a professional level.
Yeah, we broke into his account, by the way.
Yeah, we also, sorry Joey, this is,
yeah.
I've probably already told you by now, because I've probably showed you by now.
Yeah. That your bedrooms that you built for your pets were literally insane.
Like works of art.
Yeah, fantastic.
Like you go into Michael and I room, there's a bunch of junk lying around.
It's what you expect a 10-year-old to build.
Yeah, sometimes there's a theme, but usually there's just junk, and even when there's a theme, it's just haphazardly placed around. Joey's bedrooms all had a theme. Their and even if it didn't have like a strict theme, it had a color scheme.
Yeah, it was done.
And like it was like arranged properly. Like I don't even know what this means, but the feng shui was unbelievable.
He did so well with those bedrooms.
I'm shocked and appalled in some ways.
It made us think he was still playing.
Like it was horrifying. Joey, I need answers.
Yeah, why were you so good at that?
And I'll probably have them by the time I edit this episode.
Yeah.
And the answer I almost can guarantee you is, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, I just built their bedroom.
I don't remember doing that.
Exactly, because he last played in what looked like 2009. That was 14
years ago.
Long time ago.
Although Joey has a tendency of not remembering some things even a little bit and just having a perfect recall of others.
I hope this is the perfect
So
recall.
it really could go either way.
I remember what I was thinking at the time. I was...
Yeah, he's either gonna be like, I have a Webkins account, or it's gonna be like,
I have a Webkins account. It's a great thing to see.
yeah, it's either that, or it's gonna be like, oh well, of course. Well, if you look here, this one was inspired by the work of. I don't even know. This one was inspired. This one was really. I was going for a Leonardo DiCaprio-esque.
Leonardo.
I don't know, man.
Did you mean Da Vinci?
I did, but does it matter?
No, I understood.
It just not even you understood. Does it matter even if
No.
you thought I meant DiCaprio?
No, it doesn't. Can your science explain why it rains? Yes! Yes, it can!
Anyway, so Michael and I felt the need. I also just wanted to get one more
The
character
need for
done.
speed.
But also we felt the need that we had to just tell someone about what just happened.
I really felt like it really warmed my heart. Knowing they're still there waiting for me if I need them.
Yeah. And believe me, I'll need it.
Oh no, there will be a time where I desperate.
That time might be Monday.
Time might be now.
The time is now. Backyard. Did you watch the Backyardigans when you were a kid?
Huh?
Did you watch the Backyardigans when you were a kid?
Yeah, somewhat.
The Backyardigans, I think, was like that period where we were like a little too old to watch it, but
Yeah.
like not that old.
No, and we had younger siblings, and so it was
Yeah,
on
so
for
it was
them
on.
when we were still there.
Absolutely. Like I watched a lot of Backyardigans, and I don't think it was for me.
You know what was one of the greatest intro themes of all time?
Danny Phantom.
Huh?
Danny Phantom.
Oh, well, yes, but I was actually going to go Pair of Kings.
I don't remember that one.
I'll
Joey
show you that one.
loves Pair of Kings.
Oh,
He talks
I
about it
love
a
the
lot.
show. I love the show.
I only remember season 1.
It was a great show, and the intro was fantastic. It
Really? That
The
good?
theme went so hard. I'll show you it afterward.
I'm very curious now. 'Cause I don't remember the theme.
And it was hilarious. It was a great show.
I do remember it being pretty fun. They replaced the one guy after season 1.
Yeah, I think it was season 2.
It was after season 1, I meant.
Oh, after season. Well, I mean, like, no, I'm
was
saying
only-
I think it was after season 2.
No, it was after season 1.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm like pretty sure. I'm not sure about anything when it comes to Pair of Kings.
Do you remember their explanation for being brothers?
I do.
It was bad.
It was tough because one of them was black and one of them was white, and they
Like, our
explained
dad was black and our mom was white, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, all right."
that checks out.
But no, it doesn't.
Wrong.
Wrong thing, guys.
That's just not how genetics works.
Pretty interesting. If it
And they
were.
also looked nothing alike.
No, like even like their facial features were different. Like everything was different.
Not even close. Making them twin brothers was really a bold decision.
That was really bold.
Somebody was like, I don't care what the world says. This is
Well,
what
you
I'd
know
like
why
to be in
they
this
were
show.
twins.
Okay, they had to be like co-kings.
They couldn't prove who was born first.
Yeah,
That was the whole thing.
I guess they
Then
could.
they found out they had a
They
long
couldn't
lost
have-
third brother.
I mean, yeah, who was raised by monkeys. Was he a triplet? I think
Yeah,
they
he
were
is,
triplets.
Yeah, and everyone forgot about him.
And then one brother just like left the show or something.
Yeah.
That was a weird show. I
loved
don't
it.
what like Can you remember anything that happened?
Yeah, I remember like there was like these. It was like they had the guards were like the Kingkao's like.
I'm sorry. Did you just casually name drop the kingdom's name?
Of course, the island, Kingkao.
You can't just drop Kingkao. like that's not saying like it's like Hawaii. Like, oh, of course. Well, the national import
Of course,
Kingkao
yeah,
is.
obviously. Like they had like their guards, and they were like the.
I only remember
force.
the one guard. I do remember.
Yeah,
him,
of course.
The girl's dad.
But then there was the spider, the tarantula people.
Oh yeah, the bad guy.
Yeah.
I remember there was like that annoying kid that was like trying to dethrone them.
Yes, I remember that too. He was like he was the closest relative that lived on the island, and he was mad that they brought these two guys in.
Oh, he was next in line for the throne.
Yeah, until they found these two twins.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense. I wasn't quite sure what his motive was. I just remember he wanted to dethrone them, and I
Remember
figured
at
it was
one
for
point-
that.
Remember at one point they spent all their money on a rocket, and it exploded on the launch pad, and the island was broken. I remember that.
I just remember there being like a bomb finale of the season.
I don't remember that part.
Alright, well, Black Diamond done.
That was a great show.
Was it?
It actually was a lot of fun. And the intro was so
I did
good.
like it.
The intro was
like it.
amazing.
I really need to see this intro. I'm really curious now.
And for a Disney XD show, it was really good. What else do you have to do now?
I'm gonna do double Black Diamond.
Nice.
And we'll call it. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
I
a
like.
good one. Kevin costume.
I'm fading fast.
Are you really?
Yeah, it's hitting
It's
hard.
been 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, it's also 4:30. I'm allowed to fade at 4:30
Well,
in the
I
morning.
guess, but you're not allowed to fade fast.
Yes, no, that's allowed. I did hit a wall at 4:30. It's okay.
I don't know if that's allowed. I disagree.
Got it.
Copy.
Accusations. False accusations.
I accuse you of capping. What? Oh, it was April Fool's. So Michael, hold on, I need to. Michael follows a Facebook page called Daily Updates on the Status of Michael Jackson's Health.
And every single day, it's the only thing they post every single day is once a day is he's dead. Every day, and every day time I see it, I'm like, yeah, I forget. It's a funny little it's the same thing every day. And I pulled my phone out, and I pulled Facebook out for the first time, and I saw 12 hours ago it said he's alive. And then I went, whoa! And then I realized it was April 1st. So
That's so
wow,
funny.
that really
got me. I was like,
Yeah.
why would they say
Yeah.
that? Like, why would they break tradition?
yeah, like, is he alive? Like,
Well, that was not the thought I had. I'm gonna be
it was my thought.
entirely honest with you. I didn't think he actually came back because the daily updates on Michael Jackson's
alive.
health page
Like,
posted
guys,
it.
we don't know how to tell you this. He's here. Remember, I also follow the daily updates of the status of the Roman Empire.
Yeah?
And every day it's gone.
It's God.
Let's
Is
see.
it the Roman Empire or the Holy Roman Empire?
It must be the Holy Roman Empire.
Wow, I won that one by a hair. What was the? Oh my gosh! Look at those times.
Oh wow.
20 milliseconds. How's the?
Oh, it is the Roman.
Oh, it's just the
Empire.
Roman Empire. How's it doing?
Oh,
What's
so
the
they
latest
didn't
update?
post about it today. April 1st, which is
They
shocking.
didn't post about it today.
Maybe it's doing better.
Maybe there's big things going on. They just wanted to wait until it's not April Fool's Day.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm curious on the Michael Jackson one, what they'll post tomorrow. Like,
Oh,
are they
he's
gonna
dead.
are they just gonna post he's dead, or are they
Yeah.
gonna acknowledge like the?
No.
the April
I think they're
Fools?
just gonna know that he's dead. He's dead every day.
This song's kind of good too.
I can't really hear him do well. That's okay.
It's a very quiet song. It's like a soft song.
Also, I just can't hear it.
No, I mean no. Like I mean like I can hardly hear
Oh,
it.
okay. I haven't been hearing
Like
it.
that-
Did I tell you that?
What?
I've been hearing it
Are you really?
this week.
No, really?
Well, yeah, I already went for my hearing test. Again.
You know what? You said you went for a hearing test, but I thought you just go for it. I thought you go for a yearly hearing test.
Oh, I'm gone for one in like 3 years.
That's kind of also what I was thinking, but
Well,
I was
it's
just
definitely
like,
since COVID. I just haven't gone.
I was kind of like, maybe he's just, I don't know, going again.
Well, I thought my hearing got worse. And they're like, it's not worse, but it isn't good. Is what they
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, listen,
They told me, like,
I
your
play
hearing...
things a lot louder when I'm showing you something than I would if I was just watching it by myself.
But that's actually what they said. They were like when we had to do the test, we put the volume a lot louder than we had to put it for people with normal hearing.
Yeah.
They literally said that your hearing hasn't changed, but your hearing
why
isn't
do you
good.
have it? Did they ever have a reason?
My hearing's bad?
Yeah.
No, but it was my parents noticed when I was 3 years old, like I wouldn't respond to certain things.
Yeah.
And they were like, he doesn't hear us very well. And they just
Interesting.
brought me to the area, and they're like, he has.
Yeah, I was just
hearing.
curious,
Like,
'cause,
they don't know.
sometimes-
my sister has it.
Oh, really? It's
Not as
genetic?
bad as me, but yeah, she
Interesting.
has it.
Interesting.
It's just
Genetic
not. It's
hearing.
not as severe as mine,
Sure.
but
Genetic
yeah.
hearing.
Alice was. She actually kind of led the charge for the hearing aids. So she's like, Michael, but what if I slip in the shower or something and you just can't hear me? And I'm just like, da, 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 da,
That would
watching
be
TV.
really
Like,
tough.
help! Like, da, 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 da.
Well, your hearing's not that bad.
Oh, when there's like when I can't see, if there's any noise at all happening in the room, and I can't see someone's lips when they talk, you may as well be speaking French.
Really?
So I need to be able to see your lips. I can't read lips.
Yeah.
But I
Right, it gives you just
like,
enough. With
yeah,
the
it gives me
little
enough
muffled
like
sound you can
syllables.
hear.
Yeah. To where like, okay, I got some noise and I can tell that syllable was something. And I could like, it'll take me a second, but I'm like, okay, I see. Yeah, but like with COVID,
Oh yeah.
the mask, no, I couldn't see anybody. And also it muffled the noise, and I
Yeah.
couldn't see anyone's lips. And the plexiglass, I was like,
Yeah.
I
I
couldn't-
mean, I struggled to understand.
I think
people
everybody
with COVID.
probably did,
Yeah,
but, like-
yeah, they did. But so it was probably so much worse.
but they'd have the plexiglass up, and I would go around it. I'd say, what?
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what you're saying.
Wow. Didn't you used to have hearing aids?
I did, but I went back and the ENT I saw was actually the same guy who did my thyroid. He was like, how's that going? I'm like, it's going good, I think. He actually did a thyroid exam on me too when I was there, just for kind of kits.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but he's like, you getting your hearing aids tuned? Is that where you're back? Like and like he didn't know. He said, you just getting them like adjusted? Like, are you like trying to like what are you looking to do? I'm like, actually, I need new ones. I haven't had ones in a while. He's like, oh, when's the last time you had new ones? And I'm like, 8th grade. He's like, oh, you should be getting them every like 2 or 3 years. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's wild. Wait, why did you stop having them?
Well, I hated wearing them.
Fair enough.
Well, it's not because like they were uncomfortable or anything. It's just, I think I've told everybody this. It's like, picture if everything you heard was coming out of a TV. Every conversation with someone came from a TV.
Right.
Like
sure.
it sounds clear and it sounds fine. It just sounds like
artificial.
artificial. It sounds artificial.
Sure.
And I hated that. I hated that sound.
So are you gonna hate it again?
No, I need to just wear them. Like it's
You're just gonna
like,
power through it.
Like I can't have conversations with people. Like I can't do it.
I mean, I don't know what your experiences are like, but I've never had a problem having a conversation with you.
No, the thing is, your voice is actually really good.
Thank
You have a voice that cuts through.
I had a feeling that's not what you meant.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. I hate your voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, the tone of your voice is
It's
very.
like the perfect range.
It just cuts through very well. But like if, like I can't. It's hard to explain, but like I know it when it happens.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when people try to test my hearing, we're like, let me see if you hear this. Like I concentrate on that. I'm like, let me really try.
Yeah.
It's when in conversations where I'm like, someone will turn around and like, someone will turn around and talk to me and like they'll say something kind of like 5 feet away, and all I hear is, "Anya." I'm like,
yeah.
what? And then the worst is when I get really close, and they say it like annoyed. They're like, they tell they're annoyed. They're like, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yeah, yep, yep,
yeah, I don't like
and just
that.
hope it wasn't a question.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Put one foot in front of the other, and that's life. Life is such. Just hope it wasn't a question they asked.
Yeah, that's
So,
super.
but like Alice would really notice this happen. Like she's like, I need to say things like 9 times. Well, her voice doesn't cut very well.
Yeah, wait, so it's mid-range. I
It's
thought.
total all mid range. You can see the chart actually. The chart is
So Alice's voice is more mid-range than mine.
I don't know what it is. Your voice is just. I think it's
I
just.
feel like
I
mine
think your
I
voice
mean-
is just louder, to be honest.
I mean, that would make sense. I don't know.
Also, your voice is deeper. I can hear deep tones.
But like, I wouldn't consider my voice a deep voice.
No, you have a deeper voice. You really do.
I feel like my voice is pretty mid-range, and I feel like Alice's voice isn't high, which is why I would think hers would be mid-range.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you can see on the chart, like it starts up here and it goes down like this,
Yeah.
and it recovers,
I mean,
but it
listen,
doesn't fully recover.
I guess this is a pretty objective standard, so I'll default to you on this
Yeah, I mean,
one.
I'm not totally sure why it is, but it's like when I'm walking with like 3 people and they're having a conversation like this way, none of it, like literally none of it.
Can you hear like high voices? Like if someone had like a very high-pitched voice.
Yes, they test you that.
Like if someone spoke like this pitch all
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
I
like,
hear that loudly.
You only hear that fine.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's why like fireworks are
Oh,
they
really?
hurt. I can't listen to fireworks because they hurt me.
Really?
It's too loud.
Sure, you can just hear it perfectly.
Like, if I
And you're
did
not
it-
used to hearing things perfectly.
Yeah. Well, like if I go to a firework event, I have to put earplugs in always.
I'm so curious about you at concerts.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not necessarily speed driving, I'm fine.
Sure.
But like when I have to go to any like 4th of July, I have to bring earplugs.
Yeah,
I have to do it. I have to. 'Cause
Truthfully?
I'll be in severe ear pain if I don't.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I don't know why that is.
I still want to go to that Breaking Benjamin concert in
Oh, yeah.
August. Really badly. It's at the beach too.
Where?
Jones Beach.
Huh?
Jones Beach,
Where's that?
Long Island. It's like a half an hour from where
Oh,
I
okay.
live.
Isn't Nickelback like 5 minutes away from you in August too? Remember
Yes,
that?
yes, they're playing at UBS Stadium.
Oh, that's where the Islanders play. I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I know is I haven't been to an Islanders game, but one of my friends was recently at an Islanders game, and he's like, it is a 5-minute train trip to get to the UBS Stadium. It's a little bit longer of a drive, I think.
I wonder how big that place is. I don't know.
I've never been.
Look it up. That's the one I might go to.
That would be cool. I learned last time I went to a rock concert, I need to bring earplugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just gets certain bands, especially if there's like openers that you don't know.
Yeah.
They get so loud. It just is it's unpleasant.
Oh, also, you know another noise? Another noise that I hate, because it hurts my ears? Balloons popping. It like when people like, and people the thing is that people like I hate when balloons pop. People will mess with me thinking I'm like oh you just
Right.
and I'm like, no, you don't understand.
Like it's
This
physically
is,
painful.
This is actually painful for me. It's like if someone hits me in the ear.
Really?
Oh, it's
yeah,
bad.
because I hate balloon popping. Because I hate it because it scares me.
Well, that's part of it, but it really hurts my ears.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
hurt my ear at all.
fireworks, I have to literally plug my ears for.
That's wild.
I don't know why that is. That always made me curious. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Certain pitches hurt here.
Oh, where
I
am
should
I?
ask the audiologist. I think I will when I get my hearing aids. But yeah, all mid like they do a thing when you do the hearing test with the headphones on your ears, and they have you repeat words, but they play words in all different pitches, and I hear the lows and the really highs, and right in the middle I lose it.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I lose it completely.
I wonder if I like trained myself to speak louder around
That's
you.
kind of what happens. People like people that I've known for a long time.
Yeah.
But
But I don't feel like I speak louder to
No,
you
no.
than I do to other people.
I think maybe like it might be even subconsciously,
Maybe it is. Maybe I just don't realize.
or maybe
it.
again, I think you have a deeper voices help,
Sure.
or really high voices help.
Sure.
Sound in
Wild.
general, I did hear.
I mean, that is so fascinating to me.
I was born with it too. I mean, it just came out of no. Like, there wasn't anything like that happened. Just born with that weird thing.
The fact that it's genetic is really interesting to me. Like, I wonder what that's about.
Well, my grandfather is pretty much deaf, and so is my grandmother was.
But older people
they were
lose
old.
their hearing, so like that's not uncommon.
My dad my dad has pretty bad hearing though.
Some people just like never lose their hearing, which is wild.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon for an older person to lose their hearing.
My dad has pretty bad hearing.
But the thing with older people, I mean, I don't know what your grandparents are like. The thing with older people losing their hearing, they lose their high pitch hearing.
Oh, yeah, my grandfather is just essentially deaf. He can't hear.
Oh, okay. Well, eventually you'd lose it all, but.
Well, I mean, he can. I mean, he can hear.
Yeah,
You gotta like really.
Yeah. I mean, like eventually
loudly.
you really like like borderline lose it all. Or
My grandmother was
all.
the same way.
But like the first thing to go hearing wise from old age is the high voices.
Oh, really? Okay.
So like one of the in a hospital, if you have a patient who's deaf or like hard of hearing, they always prefer to get
oh wow, like a deep
like a
voice.
male to speak to them because they can hear the male better than they can hear a female.
I don't know where I mean, I think I have a very mid-range voice.
Yeah, mid-range is like hard to tell because like I don't really know what mid-range means.
Yeah, I assume
like
I have a very
wise.
like not knowing myself, I assume I have a mid-range voice, but
I feel like you might. You have a deep. I think you have a deeper voice than I do.
I don't know about that.
It would be very interesting to listen to this video back where we're both talking.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to tell who has the deeper voice.
I really don't know who would.
I don't know either. I don't think of myself as having a deep voice at all. So
I think
maybe
it
that's.
is.
Oh no.
I was waiting for a long time for my boy. I'm like, is this the deepest it's gonna get? Really?
Yeah.
I kind of got sad about it.
Yeah, me too.
There's a dude at my gym who is maybe 19 years old.
Yeah.
And super nice guy.
Yeah.
And younger than me though. He's a kid. He's in college.
Yeah.
And normal looking dude, like Spanish, like 19.
Yeah.
Very nice guy. He speaks perfect English. So like he's like no accent or anything.
Please, this is my last help. This is my last life, I think.
Just keep going. Keep going.
I'm in the danger zone, Michael. I'm in the danger zone, and the checkpoint's not for a while. No, please, there's no need to sing Danger Zone right now.
You bring up Danger Zone, I gotta say.
Yeah, but I bring up Danger Zone because I'm scared, not because I want you to sing Danger Zone, even though it's a pretty good song.
But his voice was like, he came up to me once.
Unreal.
The first time, he was like, I can't remember you. He said, "How are you doing?" I'm like, oh, but even deeper. Like, I can't even.
Like that guy at CVS that one time.
I never heard it.
I know you didn't.
But no, it was the deepest voice anyone has ever had. I've ever heard anyone ever have. Anybody, adult or like anyone.
Adult or child.
Yeah. But it's so deep that people at work, I'm like, guys, they're like, we know.
Yeah, like that can't be real.
It is. It's just like that's his voice.
Yeah.
But it's to the point like every guy wants a deep voice, but I wouldn't want that. It's way too deep.
Yeah, there's a level of like that. It's too much. Sorry to him.
You can win. I believe in you.
I mean, I'm in a good spot. And that's it.
Whoa. Did you win?
Yeah. And that, my friend, is another double black diamond episode.
Very nice.
See, I'm just curious how many more characters I have. I think it's 2 more. Look at that. Titanium Vasquez.
That's pretty cool.
This is one of those games that had a password system, even though there was also save slots.
Oh, wow.
It was like in that weird kind of in-between period.
Okay, cool.
Let's just take a look. So let's see. Alright, finished Ricky, finished Akari, finished Kevin. Gotta do Rob and Tara. I think Rob is, I don't know what it is about his stats, he always messes me up.
Got it.
And Tara's not too bad.
Alright, nice.
And then, gotta do...
Let's do this.
Take a look how many gate challenges. I gotta do all the expert and extreme gate challenges. And then...
Here we go.
Let's take a look. and then the extreme coin challenges. And that was 100% on the game.
We're almost there.
So it's like one more session, honestly.
Yeah, one more, and then we'll be done then. All right, cool.
I thought this would be more sessions, truthfully, than this.
I'm cool with that.
It's like literally 2 sessions. All right,
This is fun though. Yep.
It's a nice game to unwind with.
It is. It's relaxing.
All right, well, thank you guys for watching.
We're
We're signing off. Bye-bye.
Bye.